Based on data from previous long-range survey missions, salvaging the Replika technician for sustenance is not recommended. What? Please don't eat the robot. Excuse me.
I know we all get those cravings, but just don't do it.
But please, this has happened enough times that we have to put a warning in the manual for it. Please do not eat the robot.
It's like when you see a sticker on like a heavy piece of machinery where somebody's like fell over and like got their head stuck in the machine. You know what happened enough times for them to have to make that sticker.
Hey, Signalis. I'm Time. He's Cable. Last time we were looking around for the way to go. This time, hey, we found this thing and we put a bunch of plates into it in between episodes, so you didn't have to see us like walking back and forth a bunch of times.
This is the pillar room that we were looking for. We put all the plates in and we got some ammo and stuff because this looks like a boss-ass door.
Yeah, we're gonna go through there and maybe shoot him with this very large armor-piercing rifle. Hopefully it's Sadler I can shoot in here.
Oh, baby. Ew. Hey, didn't you go down a spiral staircase at the start of the game?
I did, and it looked rather similar to this.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I forgot how to use these things. They say look at their hands.
Oh, hi, Sadler.
It's just not fair, says Sadler.
You're looking good. How's that knife treating you?
Well, I'm a robot, so I don't actually have my brain in my head. It's like in my chest area. That's where my central processing unit is, so.
Unfortunately, I was equipped with pain sensors, so this does hurt quite a bit.
It's just kind of annoying, I guess.
It's impossible to move on. I have been here so many times, but I have never returned. What? The commander never spoke about what she saw out there.
I hope I beat my high score tomorrow, he says. Or she says. Is that a... The Mazel says she. Is that a she? Are they all girls?
No, I thought...
He's got kind of a masculine-looking body.
I thought Adler was the only one who was a guy.
Oh my god. Well, I hope I beat my highest score tomorrow, he says, when I respawn to try this again.
Do this whole zombie apocalypse scenario again.
Do a slow, spinning, fully chambered roundhouse kick to the face on Sadler so he gets knocked down the stairs.
But like directly onto the handle of the knife so it jams it in there farther too.
Oh my god. Get wrecked.
I'm sure whatever it was what made her fall sick. Something about her changed when she returned. She was no longer our beloved leader, Fall.
We shouldn't have buried her in the pet cemetery. Oops. We were warned not to go down that road.
Heck, we built our alien mining facility on a pet cemetery.
Oops.
What waits beyond the threshold? It doesn't matter. Oh, hey,
Oh my god, look at you talking.
I have a dialogue line. Oh, this place looks interesting.
Like the distant, nearly forgotten song of childhood.
Oh my god, it was the meat planet this whole time.
Oh my god.
Beyond the gate, emptiness. It certainly is that empty. I guess there's all these weird pillar things.
They were talking about your character's head, actually. There they are, see? Told you, look at it right there.
Emptiness. Who are you?
No thoughts, head empty.
Oh, hey, it's the title screen.
Oops.
We're just kind of hanging out. Come closer.
Oh, baby.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of dead me's here.
And then a leaderboard kicks up in front of you.
What if they're not dead? What if they're just sleeping?
We're about to hop into a new copy and then start over, brother.
We've got a spaceship and the white-haired girl. I've been waiting.
No cutting.
For you, Elster.
No, that motherfucker just cut. What? It just cut? Oh my god, I can't believe it just cut.
I can't believe that for us. Ariane Young.
I can't believe you would cut like that.
What is happening?
They all said in unison.
Everybody in this cutscene is just as confused as I am. Be not afraid.
You're not afraid? Oh, look at her about to gosh dang bitch slap that Sadler.
Well, that was a different person, I think.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is very artsy. What's happening?
It is very artsy. I'm not certain what's happening.
I hope this one section of the game is clipped out and like uploaded somewhere in the dark web and people who just stumble upon it think it's some kind of like super dark, secret, spooky thing.
Oh my god, you guys, did you see this?
Am I cursed? Am I cursed in real life now after watching this? That doesn't feel soft. I was lied to.
Remember our promise. Okay.
Whoops.
What could it mean?
Ask me what it means. Ask me what it means.
Wake up.
Finally, a bathroom. Ah, damn it. It's occupied.
There's just another me in there going, hold on, oh,
they really had to go.
Oops. You probably shouldn't have done that.
You never got to use your rifle.
Hack.
How are you gonna shoot it with one hand now?
How am I gonna do that with one hand? Come on. Wake up.
I don't remember this opening to gosh dang Saving Private Ryan. This isn't how I remember going. And Tom Hanks just walks by.
Just photorealistic live action Tom Hanks.
He's just green screened in there.
Well, I think I died.
Oops. Well, you're a robot, so I don't care.
I guess. A game by Rose Engine? Hello?
Oh my god.
What? Was that the end?
Oh my god.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Huh?
Oh my god. Okay.
What?
Well, there you go.
I'm confused. What happened?
Snaps in the chat. Well, how'd you enjoy Signalis time?
I mean, not sure what the end of the game was, and it was pretty neat though.
The end off says the people made it.
That just comes up after the credits. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just gonna sneak on over to this begin button and...
Get wrecked, noob.
Wake
it says.
Up. Okay. Is it actually the start of the game, or is this like a thing where...
Man, I got a really high score that time.
Is this room the same? I think it is.
That's where you started.
Yeah. Was that actually the end of the game, or...
I don't know, maybe you should look around.
I feel like it probably wasn't.
Well, we saw credits.
We didn't see credits. It did say end. Was this here before?
It did tell us to fuck off.
Yeah. Don't need to fix this right now. I feel like the ship wasn't lit like this the first time we came through.
Oh, it's just a fan. Never mind. Sorry.
Nope, just a fan. It's not in turret mode yet. It's fine.
Not yet. They didn't press the little boop snoot button on it. That's how they activate turret mode. They have to like boop it.
I noticed that I still have the radio that I didn't pick up until later in the game.
Oh my god. Well, what if this is New Game Plus?
All of these notes.
What if it's New Game Plus? You don't know.
But I didn't keep my guns or anything.
Well, maybe there's like an item box that you'll be able to pick it up from after you finish the tutorial section.
Maybe. Cargo hold unpressurized. Do not enter during flight. We also weren't flying the first time. We were already crashed.
Oh my god. This is gonna be the prequel? Is this the prequel game tied in with the main game? It's like the tutorial prequel that they forgot to put in until later. So it's like, here, play the tutorial, there you go.
You finish the game and it just, like, it goes end credits, says end, and then pops into the main menu and says end of Act 1.
Oh my god. I didn't realize that, gosh dang, Kojima was behind this one.
Operation Penrose. It's the spaceship that we are in, and also was at the end of the game. I assume it crashed and the girl I was looking for was dead the whole time, maybe?
Man, I had the weirdest dream about this ship.
I keep having really weird dreams about this spaceship. The stern observation window.
What do you think about that, Lambert? You ask him, floating there with his genie tail.
The stern observation window. Nothing to see but stars. Definitely wasn't in space the first time, so... Something strange and or mysterious may be happening. Well, yeah, this is definitely different from the first time.
Finally, something I can eat, the robot says, just crumpling it up and shoving it down their mouth.
All of these papers. Elster, please, come on. I've told you to stop doing that to my mail. My parents send me those.
What are you talking about? It's pronounced meal.
She just had a little slight error in her dictionary, in her internal dictionary, and...
It just autocorrects to meal every time she says mail.
So she sees it and she goes, oh, I gotta eat that.
Looks like lunch to me.
There's a sealed envelope among the documents. It says classified replica information for Gestalt officer eyes only. It's unopened. I'm not allowed to open this envelope. It probably contains some classified information about me. Open it anyway? Do we open it anyway?
Is that your mail? Is it addressed to you, though? That's a felony if you open it if it's not addressed to you.
I am a robot, and it says I'm not allowed. But what if I wanted to a lot?
Doesn't look like anything to me.
You open it, and my eyes just, as we said before, redact the information.
It's just a blank piece of paper for you. Oops.
Elster. Replica known issues. Penrose program. This is the same thing we've read before. Elster units were chosen for the Penrose program for their adaptability and reliability under long-term isolation conditions. Stoic and reserved, Elster units have a relatively stable neural pattern. It is best for you to leave it alone and interact with the Elster unit as little as possible. Elster's neural pattern was a soldier of Venetan origin, so their needs are basic. Avoid talking to the Elster unit about the war.
About the war, capital. No, it's not even capital.
Please do not give your Elster unit
Vietnam flashbacks.
PTSD flashbacks, yeah. It goes very badly, trust us.
The second you start talking about it, you can just hear a Fortunate Son playing in the background, playing from their ear speakers. It's just a warning that you've triggered it. Oops.
Whoops.
Better we reset this when they say flicking their nose and turning the robot off.
I really hope it doesn't go crazy this time and kill everybody again.
That was really gross and goopy last time it happened.
Penrose vessels are fitted with a specialized calibration pod, which may help with persona stabilization. To avoid resurfacing of Gestalt memories, do not show or give the Elster unit photographs, especially of soldiers during the war. Well, we had one of those from the very start before, so unfortunate.
Whoops.
Do not show the Elster unit movies or let it listen to music. Do not try to befriend the Elster unit. Well, I mean, I did watch a videotape one time during the playthrough, so failed that one also.
Whoops. Oops. A small house plant. A small house that I planted.
Oh.
Says the robot, not understanding.
Zooms in, there's just a very small house in there with very small people.
I'm talking about it's a house plant. I planted a house.
Penrose.
I hope you get to play out what happens that crashes this stupid ass ship.
Yeah, it probably is.
Like you trip and fell into the engine and broke it.
I hate when
Not
I do
again.
that.
Why do we let these things walk around while we're all asleep?
A. Young is the pilot, which I think that name came up in the little ending sequence before. Scout vehicle status monitor. Status in transit. Location on course. Crew status, A. Young, Gestalt pilot, active, personnel. Elster unit 512, replica unit active, mess hall.
Lester unlikely. Lester the unlikely. As we said.
I wouldn't really
How
call
come
this...
these are all analog click-clack buttons instead of like touch screens?
They're more satisfying.
Oh.
They're very, very, it's very important in the future for it to feel good to clicky clack on your keyboard.
Because it makes me feel good.
Penrose Emergency Procedures Appendix H. Based on data from previous long-range survey missions, salvaging the Replika technician for sustenance is not recommended. What? Please don't eat the robot. Excuse me.
I know we all get those cravings, but just don't do it.
But please, this has happened enough times that we have to put a warning in the manual for it. Please do not eat the robot.
It's like when you see a sticker on like a heavy piece of machinery where somebody's like fell over and like got their head stuck in the machine.
Yeah.
You know what happened enough times for them to have to make that sticker.
Even in extreme circumstances, replica biocomponents can cause various health problems when ingested. It may look and taste like ordinary flesh. What?
Yeah.
But bioengineered tissue may cause more harm than good when eaten in an emergency situation.
They are not mincing words with this warning.
Oxidant may look like blood, but it is indigestible to Gestalts.
If you snort it, you can get high like it's become human, though.
Please do not do a cannibalism with your robot.
You remember that little detail from Detroit? Where people were getting high off of the android blood, but it was just mentioned in magazines, and that was kind of it.
No, I don't remember that at all.
And I think you kind of see the asshole guy from the beginning of the game doing it, like in the background, maybe?
Oh, does he?
He's like getting high on something. They don't say what. I just assumed it was cocaine or something, but...
There was some kind of a vague drug that he was taking.
Yeah, apparently they were getting high on android blood to the point where people were like breaking them just to drain them.
Yeah.
Because of the struggle, kids.
It should also be considered that Pioneer replicas statistically have an 860% greater survivability than Gestalt Pioneer officers. For the sake of a successful mission, keeping the replica operational rather than prolonging your own suffering may be preferable.
If it's over 100%, is it even really necessary to say like a bazillion chance, better chance?
We have to be very specific. It's 860% better than you at your job.
That's as many as 8610s, kids.
Like I was like, keep it operation rather than prolonging your own suffering.
Whatever, it's fine.
Very cheery manuals they have here in the space future.
Not mincing words, like I said.
Not at all.
They're being very upfront with you.
Penrose briefing, phase 2. Start of decrypted transmission. By our calculation, 1,500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you received this message. Congratulations, comrade. By now, you should have become fully acclimatized to your new life on board your ship. As you approach the Oort cloud, I don't know how that's pronounced, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the long-range sensors, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, and signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replica to assist you in maintaining your vessel. We all wish you great success in your mission.
If you had a choice of traveling like a great distance in space, would you want like an android human-looking thing or like a regular bleep bloop robot? Because I feel like if it was a like android human-looking thing, you'd get too attached to it as a person. Whereas if it was a bleep blop robot, you can like anthropomorphize it by just talking to it like you would anything.
It depends on how much...
But at the end of the day, it's still just a robot, you know?
I guess if it has personality, it doesn't really matter what it looks like because it'll have that personality regardless.
It has a pre-programmed personality of like pre-written vocal responses.
The note did say not to become attached to your replica unit, so I'm not sure why I look like just a regular lady.
And do not mention the war, good God.
Please, dear God, don't mention the war.
Just hear helicopter blades in the distance. In space.
In space.
Again, playing from their ear speakers, it's fine.
Why did we program them to do that?
We also programmed a 1,000-yard stare. Don't know what that's about.
The reactor's coolant injection system. No leaks detected.
It'd be a real bad idea if I broke one of these off and started just drinking it for fun.
My internal temperature is getting pretty high. I gotta get some coolant.
I'm getting the vapors looking at this coolant right now. I need to cool off, you know what I'm saying?
Scheduled maintenance checklist. Inspect LST replica calibration and storage unit. Inspect mainframe access terminal. Inspect flight controls. Inspect coolant injection pipes. Inspect emergency cryogenic hibernation unit. Report to Gestalt Scout Officer.
Hey, you skipped steps.
Well, I did 3 of those. That's good enough, right?
It was time for my siesta, you know what I mean?
Have I been in here? I have been in here.
I'm wondering why you were asleep to begin with. You're a robot. Shouldn't you just be awake the whole time?
I mean, it was in like a weird pod thing. I do have a map.
Shouldn't it be like in one of the worst alien movies? Oh my god, Covenant, where they have the android just kind of like walking around the ship the whole time everyone else is asleep.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be like that? And then something goes wrong, and the dumbass captain blames him for some stupid ass reason, like an idiot.
He was there. He should have done something about it, obviously.
You should have done something about that random asteroid field that just flew out of nowhere that we could never have possibly predicted. You should have done something about that, or whatever.
He should have
happened.
piloted the ship around it.
I think it was the solar fin things, the solar sails they had got hit by like just random debris just flying through space. It's like there's no possible way anyone could figure that out, that was going to happen.
But no, he should have prevented it with his robot superpowers.
You're just mad. You don't think that I'm right because I'm a Christian, said the captain. That's literally why. He's like, people don't like me because I'm Christian. It's like, no, it's because you're an idiot.
Yeah. The painting Ariane has been working on recently, a serene coastline. That may or may not be the painting that was in the office in the earlier part of the game.
Doesn't look like anything to me. God, I hate Covenant.
Ariane's notes. Running out of ochre paint. Elster laughed when I told her, now I have to mix it myself. So annoying. I still haven't read a whole bunch of these manuals. I feel like they gave me enough to read for the rest of my life. Most of them are boring technical manuals anyway. They could have given us more films to watch instead. Half of them were war films, which Elster doesn't like. And the other...
This feels like they were trying to sabotage you.
Kitschy propaganda dramas. I didn't read the manual about the Elster unit. I'm just going to show them war movies and get attached to them and become friends and show them music.
They gave me this envelope that says all the rest, enough to read for the rest of your life, but it was like one pamphlet. What's that about? That's weird. And the back of it's just a troll face. What's that about?
I made sure to read the one about not eating my robot, though. Very important to do that.
Yeah, I had to read that one. Boo.
That one needs a key.
They say throwing an unopened can of beans at the wall in frustration.
They gave me these cans, but not a can opener.
That's stupid because in that story, they could have just like bashed it against a rock and it would have opened.
Yeah. I could, in this case,
he wrote that in like one night, I think. I don't think he thought of that at the time.
In this case, I could just use my robot strength to like rip it open, I'm sure.
Yeah, but you're a robot. Why would you be eating beans?
I mean, so she can eat the beans.
Is the response they say every time they ask you to open the can? It's like, I don't eat beans. Can you open this for me? I don't eat beans.
The landing and docking assist monitor. The port controls panel. Everything is in order. The ship's control panel. I don't need to use it right now.
My flight sticks that let me get the top score every time.
Yeah. You just go into the cockpit and start zooming around.
Some argue that it's an unfair advantage. I say get good as a response.
The ship's control panel. All systems nominal. Very good. The starboard controls panel. All systems green. These ones are green. These ones are nominal. These ones are...
blank.
Blank? Wait a minute. That's not supposed to happen.
Hey, all these screens are green.
Yeah.
Wait a second here.
What do I do about this? That wasn't in the manual.
Doesn't look like anything to me.
I should finish my maintenance check round before I go see Ariane.
Oh, that's why it's there. It's telling you what to do.
Yeah, it's a checklist for...
Oh, okay.
This is the emergency cryogenic hibernation unit, which doesn't have an item in it this time.
Whoops, set that to broil by accident. Oh, wow.
Why does it even have that setting?
Sometimes you gotta broil, you know what I mean? They have a pamphlet about not eating your robot, so I mean, the implication is that someone somewhere's eating regular people.
The the emergency cryogenic unit is also our microwave.
Well, we gotta save space.
Double up. It's more efficient this way. In case of a medical emergency that cannot be treated on board, Gestalt crew members can be put in hibernation here. All systems nominal. I hope we never need to use this. Oh, well, you jinxed it.
It's fine.
Should those monitors be glitching out like that, Elster? You might want to, like, maybe... All systems not. Nope, it's fine. Okay.
It's fine. I hope when you inevitably put the person in there, you, like, do a power bomb on them.
Just power bomb them into there. That's proper protocol. It's okay.
It's important. If they survive that, then they're worthy of living.
They programmed that in. It's all right. Okay. Now
if they're dead by the time you hit freeze, it's just like they just spit it back out and be like, no, it's damaged goods. It's a safe energy on the ship.
It doesn't just open back up. It, like, pops open and ejects them with, like, a giant spring.
A flushing sound effect just played in the speakers overhead.
It dumps them out an airlock.
They need to survive the power bomb to be worth it. Otherwise, ooh.
Hello, white-haired girl.
Hello, anime protagonist, hair girl. How come you don't have any feet? Are you also a robot?
I'm pretty sure she's not a robot.
I thought Gestalts were supposed to be humans. We're just wrong?
I don't know. You're up.
Maybe Gestalts are like perfect androids where they're basically human. Oh, baby, robo love. What's next? Gay robosexual marriage?
I mean...
Looks like yes, actually.
It said not to befriend them, but it never said not to, like, be in a romantic relationship with them, so I think this is fine.
I didn't bring any rules. We're not friends. We're more than friends.
I missed you. I missed you, too.
Oh, look, your character's talking.
Yeah, I have dialogue now. It's our 3,000 cycle anniversary. How long is a cycle?
Shut up, nerd, she says, turning herself off with a flick of the nose.
Turning herself off.
I can't believe you counted.
I hate it when you do this to escape a conversation.
He does. You just clonk over every time.
It takes forever to start you back up, and by that time, I just, like, I've completely lost the thread.
By that time, our anniversary's over, and the robot's like, good.
We'll be getting the updated mission parameters later, so I thought it'd be nice to celebrate. Wait, let me put on some music. Wait, you're not allowed to do that? I can't listen to that. That's illegal. That's against the manual.
We're not supposed to hold hands either. Gotta blur that out.
I am quite a bit taller than her.
Well, I'm not sure what a Gestalt is at this point, so maybe they're supposed to be like realistically human and you're like built for service. Oh, baby, more than one service, it looks like.
Yeah. It's fine. Oh. You get an email that just says, hey, what are you doing with the robot in there? Cut it out. We can see that.
They send you an email that just has a QR code that turns your brain off.
Heck, I hate it when they do that. It takes forever to reboot. Ugh. I gotta put her back in the pod. Oh.
Oops.
Hello? You're a ghost now?
70 tries later. I can't believe you keep doing this over and over again, dork.
There's just a whole pile of bodies over in the corner. Do you remember our promise? I'm alive. I didn't need that arm anyway. Where am I?
Oh, you're not gonna get to shoot your rifle!
Heck!
Unless you're gonna, like, download your brain to another one.
Yeah, maybe. That probably is possible, being a robot.
You are a robot. Oh, my tummy aches. I need to find another robot to eat soon.
I don't have a menu, so that's a thing.
Well, I assume you're not going to be in danger then.
Yeah. Smeared diary page. Cycle blah.
There's no fucking way they took all your guns away. You never even got to shoot that rifle.
Yeah, I just got it. Maybe I was supposed...
You're probably supposed to use it throughout that whole final section or whatever.
Yeah. Until whether awake or asleep anymore. Vision is blurry and my fingers hurt. My back hurt. My teeth hurt. Eyes hurt.
Man,
Everything
I am
hurts.
just am identifying super hard to whoever wrote this right now.
All the time. I can't go on. Please make it stop. Well, that sounds unfortunate. I guess we crashed and it was super bad.
Oops. Not again. They're gonna stop lending these ships out to us if we keep doing this.
Yeah. Lost another tooth. There was so much blood my hands were shaking. Why is my hair falling out? I can't sleep. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. You might have gotten a little tiny small amount of radiation sickness or something.
Oh, baby. It's locked. Probably bolted from the other side.
Oh, well. We're going to have to go through there and maybe get an arm and my gun back at some point, hopefully.
I hope you just plug a big, beefy, meaty, like, muscly arm in there and you just punch everything from now on.
Or just kind of stick the gun on there and have a gun arm.
Or just replace it with, like, a cyborg, like, laser cannon arm.
Yeah!
That'd be pretty dope.
That'd be pretty cool. I wish I had that.
Well, you might. Next time, we'll find out.
Yeah.